Hello, my name is Nikia. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be doing a reading for the chosen ones. I have tapped into your energy. So we're going to go right into the video. Now, this is a timeless reading because we're all on different timelines. So this is a timeless reading. Be past, present, or future. Not only that, whenever you click on the video, if you were led, divinely guided to click on the video, that means that 99.9% chance that there's a message for you. Okay, now this is going to be a long video, so not everything is going to resonate with you because it could be in past, present, or future tense. However, you take whatever you're picking up on, whatever sinks into your spirit, whatever sinks into your soul. Now, I'll try to be mindful as far as if I'm reading in the past, present, or future tense when it comes to your situation. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I feel like right now you're in a stage in your life where you're in healing. Okay, wherever you're at on your spiritual journey, it has something to do with healing. I feel like it's time for you to release some things, or you have released some things and cut some ties when it comes to certain places, people, or things in your life that no longer fits in your storyline, no longer is meant to walk on your journey. I feel like you've cut some things off, you've cut some people off, and you're moving forward when it comes to your journey. Now, you could be a generational curse breaker. Is already coming out. I'm feeling that energy that you're generational curse or pattern breaker. You also are a healer. Now, you may be someone that connects with the earth energy. Could be an earth sign, or earth is in your chart, which is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus in the upright. Not only that, I feel like right now it's something going on with the root chakra. Maybe you're focusing on your stability and the things that no longer fit in your life, the things that you can no longer give space or time or energy to in your life, you have removed those things out of your life. And I feel like you're someone right now that feels lighter. You feel lighter at this point in time. Now, at this point in time, you can also be seeing feathers, white feathers or black feathers at this time. Now, also, there's something about birds, is what I'm seeing. So you may be seeing when you're outside or whenever you're doing your thing outside, whether it be driving to work or whatever, you may see birds that are flying in the sky, but they're flying in a certain way. They're either flying in a straight line or they're flying in a triangle. Yeah. So you may be seeing triangles at this time. I feel like you're someone right now that is connecting with your mind, your body, and your soul. There's something about you being aligned, like you're getting ready to go into alignment when it comes to your divine assignment, when it comes to this next phase in life on your spiritual journey. Yeah. Now, also, there could have been some form of truth that could have came out, something that you found out about that was the reason why you cut some people off in your life. You may found out that, they wasn't speaking truth, or they wasn't truthful when it came to you or something, some sort of situation, and you decide to remove these people from your life. Not only that, it could be something going on with the moon. I don't know what could have took place the last full moon, but you could have changed directions when it comes to life. Now, there's a lot of things that is going on in your energy right now. And I feel like that not only are you on your healing journey, but also there's a sense of transformation that is going on. So you could be transforming a lot of things in your life right now. You could be setting yourself free from some things. Again, people, places, and things in your life. It could have been something that was very emotional, very emotional. Okay, very trying, very hard. It's like you had to go through or go up a mountain. So it could have been something that took place where you found out some form of a truth and it was very emotional and you had to walk through it. You had to go through it and you had to release some things. Now, You could have access to one of your spiritual gifts, or you just activated a spiritual gift with the magical power that just flew out here. So you could be someone right now that is working on activating your spiritual gifts, or more focused on practicing your intuition as well as strengthening your intuition. There's something about the third eye also. There's something about the third eye. So you could be seeing visions at this time. You could be having very vivid dreams right now at this time. Not only that, you're being given divine wisdom on a certain situation or a certain circumstance. I feel like that's the reason why you found out this form of truth and decided to cut ties and walk away from some things in your life, and you're healing from that. Like I said, there's a period of transformation that is going on right now in your life. You're transforming. You're transforming your whole way of being. Okay? You're connecting with your mind, your body, and soul. That could be the reason why you're seeing those birds flying in a straight line, or you're seeing it go into a triangle: mind, body, and soul. Yes. So look up the meaning of a triangle, the spiritual meaning of a triangle. So, yeah, you're being told that the best is yet to come when it comes to your situation, when it comes to your circumstances, when it comes to your life. The things that are happening to you right now, as far as people, places, or things, they're happening for a reason. Yeah, they're happening for your better good, okay? Because again, a lot of people can't go where you're about to go, because I feel like you are really smack dead in the middle of a transformation, a spiritual transformation. I feel like right now you're about to go through another spiritual awakening. You're about to gain some insight on some things. And not only that, you're about to activate a spiritual gift as well. Yeah, this is a period in your life where this is a new beginning for you. You're starting anew. You're starting over. Whatever that may mean to you, however that resonates with you, you're starting over right now in life. So there's a new beginning that is taking place when it comes to your life. Okay, it's like you're being reborn into something new, something light. You are a chosen one. You are a chosen one. Not only that, like I said, there are some blessings that are about to come your way because you followed your intuition, because you were obedient, because you removed some people and some things out of your life and decided to go the other way, to go the other route. And now there's going to be some blessings and miracles that are going to be coming into your life. There are going to be some doors that is about to get ready to open for you. Some doors are about to open for you. Now, you're being also told to go outside, because you could be someone that is in the hermit mode right now. You're protecting your peace. You're protecting your space. You're protecting your life and your healing journey and your spiritual journey right now. Right now, you could be someone that don't want to be bothered with people. Don't want to be bothered with people at this time. I feel like you've gone through a lot when it comes to people and relationships. And it doesn't necessarily have to be love relationships. This could be friendships, or this could be family members, whatever, co-workers, whoever. But I feel like you're in a space where you just don't feel like being bothered, but you're being told to go outside. You're being told to go outside and connect with nature. You're being told to go outside and connect with nature, okay? I feel like, again, you could be some form of a earth sign, or you have earth sign in your chart, and that is your element that you connect with. That's the element where you feel at peace. That is the element where you get your spiritual messages and your spiritual downloads. So you're being told to go out in nature. Not only that, you're being told to believe in magic. Okay, I'm telling you, right around the corner, there's some things that's going to be happening in your life. Your circumstances are going to be changing all the way around. Okay, because you were obedient, because you followed your intuition, because you're making the necessary changes that you need to make while you're on this journey. You're going through a spiritual transformation right now at this time. And again, you're being told to believe in magic and to open your eyes. Again, there's something that's going on with your third eye chakra. Okay, you're being told to open your eyes when it comes to that, your third eye. Now, if you haven't opened your third eye, or if you're having some difficulty opening your third eye, there needs to be some form of a detox. Okay, since you're getting into connected in alignment with your mind, body, and soul, well, to get that third eye open, there's going to have to be some form of a detox. Okay. So there's going to be another period of removal. Okay. Removal of negative energy, whether that's the music that you listen to, whether that's the movies or TV that you watch, whether that's the people that is around you or in your energy. I feel like you've already removed the negative people that was in your energy. I feel like you've already removed those people out, and that's why you're in hermit mode and staying inside versus going outside. So I feel like also when it comes to the third eye and opening the third eye, okay, detox. Okay, you're detoxing people. You're watching what you eat. You're watching what you watch and what you listen to. Okay, that's going to remove a lot of negative energy out of your force field and out of your chakras so it can become balanced and aligned. Not only that, drink a lot of water, remove fluoride. It's a lot of stuff you have to do to get that third eye open. You're going to also ask for that your spirit team help you out with this. But again, I feel like you've already opened your third eye, or it's starting to open up, and that's why you're having vivid dreams. You're told to be hopeful, okay? You're told to have hope for the future. Have hope for the future because, again, right around the corner, there's some things that are about to change. Some doors are about to open. Some magical doors are about to open. You're about to go through some portals. I picked up on this energy last week where you're about to be jumping timelines. Okay? Every phase that we go in life is a timeline. Okay? The phases that we go through in life is timelines. Whether they be careers, situations, like the lessons, those are timelines. And I feel like you're about to get ready to jump some timelines where you're not going to be dealing with the things that you've been dealing with in the past because you made the necessary changes. You chose transformation. Uh-huh. Yeah. At this time you could be seeing rainbows. Okay. That is a reminder to you of the most high promises for your life. Uh-huh. Yeah. You're seeing rainbows at this time, or you're about to start seeing rainbows. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean, you can only see a rainbow when it rains. No, you're going to start seeing rainbows everywhere, whether it's the word rainbow, whether when you look up at the sky and you see that the sky looks or resembles a rainbow. You're about to start seeing rainbows a lot. Uh-huh. Yeah, and you're told to be hopeful for the future because again, there's magic all around you. There's blessings all around you. There's opportunities all around you. This card wanted to come out, so let me see. And the reason why that you're going through this transformation and that you're going through this phase and now all of a sudden everything is just about to open up for you again is because you made the necessary changes. You blocked people, you removed people, you turned away from certain situations that did not mean you any good. Also, it's because you have pure intentions. I feel like you're someone that has a good heart, okay? You operate in light. You operate in light. Everything that you touch is of pure intentions. Everything that you create is of pure intentions, and it's for the highest good of all. Okay, it's not something that you do out of selfishness. It's not something that you do out of gain. It's not something that you do out of greed. You do it out of pure intentions to heal. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, I feel like you're a healer. You're some form of a healer. Uh-huh. You're meant to heal. And that could be in any aspect, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be spirituality. You could be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be a police officer. But you do some form of healing, okay? You do some form of healing work. And your desires of your heart is pure as well. Again, you're not someone that is greedy. Yeah. Okay, so you could have been dealing with situations that was surface level. And at this stage in your life, like I said, you're about to go through some form of a portal or you're about to jump timelines where you're not going to be dealing with those situations or circumstances or people anymore. You're going to be dealing with people that has depth, emotional depth, okay? That has wisdom, that has intellect. It's like almost like you're about to walk through a door where it's going to be people that are just like you, that resonates on the same frequency that you resonate with and operate the same way you operate. Now, they may be different in color, skin, creed, nationality, things of that nature, but they're going to have something to bring to the table. You guys are going to be able to share ideas, share peace, share love, share joy, share parts of your life that is meant to heal each other. So I feel like you're someone that is about to come into contact with your soul tribe. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, you sure is. Yeah. And not only that, you could be someone that is very talented in something. It could be music. You could have a nice voice. You may not sing professionally, but you could have a nice voice, okay? Whether that's singing in the shower or just singing around the house. You're someone that has a nice voice. You're someone that has a nice smile. Have a very pretty smile. And it's something about your eyes as well. You have very beautiful eyes. You could be a brunette or have dark hair, brown hair, black hair. And you could like the color white or wear the color white. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like you're someone that resonates with music. You resonate with music. You like music. You like listening to music. Music soothes you. Okay. Okay. Now, you do have a spirit guide that is around you at this time, or some form of a divine presence in your atmosphere at this time. Yeah. You have someone that is on your side on the spiritual realm that is with you every day, all day, no matter what. They do not leave your side. They're there with you. You may have dreams of this person. Now, when I say you have dreams of this person, you may not see this person face, or you may see this person face, but it's someone that seems familiar, feels familiar, and not only that, this person guides you in your dreams. They guide you in your dreams. They show you things in your dreams. Not only that, they probably do something with your head. If you're someone that's trying to get your third eye chakra open, they probably do something with your head, or they're probably guiding you on how to open your third eye chakra. Now, also, again, there could have been a stage in your life where you're walking out of a stage in your life where it was very difficult. It was very difficult for you to release some things and to release some people into your life. I feel like you are moving forward. You're moving straight ahead. Okay. You're not turning back. You're not looking back. It took a lot for you to release a lot of people. With releasing difficulties, it took a lot for you to release some things, but you did it anyway. It was very emotional. You probably was very confused about it, but you still went ahead and walked towards the light. This lady is walking towards the light. She's going up. She's elevating. Right now, you're in a phase and a stage in your life where you're going through spiritual elevation, not only that, spiritual transformation. And that's why you're transforming right now. That's why your life is about to start transforming. Like right now, it's happening based on the physical, like things are being removed. Okay. You're going to start feeling it within your body. You're going to start feeling lighter, freer, more energetic. Your dreams are going to get very vivid. You're going to start remembering your dreams, or you're going to have some beautiful dreams. Okay? You're walking towards the light. You're letting the light lead you along your path. Right now, you're elevating. You're elevating. And you're doing this by yourself, but you're also doing this with a spirit guide or some type of ancestor that is with you, that is near you at this time. There could also be something going on with your hands. You may be feeling tingling in your hands, tingling within your body, within your energy centers at this time. I feel like you're about to touch freedom. You're about to be free. You're about to be set free when it comes to releasing burdens, when it comes to releasing people, when it comes to releasing difficulty in your life. Yeah. Some beautiful things are coming ahead. Yeah. Yeah. You're doing the thing. Yeah, you're being told to relax. Not only are you being told to go outside, you're also being told to relax at this time. You're being told to relax. Relax. It's time for you to relax now. It's time for you to be happy now. It's time for you to drop the burdens and release the difficulty. It's time for you to separate yourself from any negativity or negative people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like whatever turmoil that you went through in the past or just in the recent past, whatever turmoil that was, it took a lot out of you. It took a lot out of you, and it took a lot for you to release some things and to release some people out of your life. And it was very emotional. Okay. The currents of emotion is in reverse. I feel like that no longer has a hold on you. Whatever it was, it no longer has a hold on you. It no longer affects your emotions. It no longer is a factor in your life at this time. It's like you're moving straight ahead. You're not looking back when it comes to your life, when it comes to your journey. You're not looking back. You're not questioning your decisions. You're just moving forward and you're being divinely guided, and then you have someone right there walking with you. Although you may not be able to see this person, they're there with you. And again, they communicate with you when you're sleeping. You may not remember your dreams, but I know that you're going to be having some vivid dreams where you may remember a dream or two, like bits and pieces of that dream. Now, only that, let's see what's going on with your divine assignment. Since you're in the process of transformation, spiritual transformation, and you're also probably about to go through some form of a spiritual awakening, or you can be smack dead in the middle of a spiritual awakening. There's going to be a spiritual elevation where some magical doors are going to be opening up for you. And not only that, like I said, you're going to be having access to your spirit gifts. You're going to activate those and work on those and perfect those gifts. So let's see what's going on with your divine assignment. What is your divine assignment? Okay, you're a divine messenger. So again, someone is communicating with you behind the scenes. Someone, and when I say behind the scenes, I mean the spiritual realm. Okay, someone is near you, very close to you at this time. Now, whatever it is that you went through, or whatever it is that you overcame, you meant to tell a story about what you went through. Uh-huh. Because you endured some stuff. You endured some stuff and you persevered. You went through some hard times. You went through some very hard times, and you got some emotional wounds or some emotional scars. You may also have some physical scars as well. But you walked through it. There were some towers that fell. There were some towers that fell in your life, but you walked through it and you remained strong. You will remain strong and you endured it. And those who that endure to the end shall be saved. Ain't that what I say? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. You persevered when it came to this situation, and you're meant to talk about this situation. Mm-hmm. And you're about to get some insight in regards to this situation on why you had to go through this. You're also letting your heart lead you, or you're being told to let your heart guide you and lead you as you continue on down your journey. So listen to your heart and what your heart is telling you. Your heart is going to lead the way when it comes to the rest of your journey for right now. So this next phase in your life, this next chapter in your life, you're going to let your heart lead you and guide you in a way that you should go on this next chapter in your life, in this next chapter. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. You took back your power when it came to a situation. You took back your power when it came to a situation. I feel like you've been dealing with something for years. Something, someone, situation. You took back your power and you set yourself free. You see, this person, they were chained. You spoke some form of a truth and you released yourself from something. You let go of something, you cut the ties when it comes to something, and you let something go. And at this point, now you can walk in your divine assignment and now you can move forward in life. Uh huh. Yeah. And that's because you were, and then as you go on your journey, you're told to keep that same state of mind where you persevere through everything, where you have resilience, where you're determined to complete your divine assignment. Yeah, you reclaimed your power. You reclaimed your power. And I feel like you've been dealing with this for years. You reclaimed your power. And not only that, whatever it is that you went through, whatever it is that you went through, whether this was like a difficult relationship, a difficult situation, just a period in your life, it could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be like you were struggling with depression. I don't know. But whatever it was, you have been dealing with this for years. And while you were dealing with that, you obtained so much wisdom. You don't know that yet, or you may know it, but you obtained a lot of wisdom as you was going through this, as you was walking through this, and that's why you're meant to tell your story. I feel like a lot of chosen ones are going to come out. And they're going to start telling their stories and how they came who they was right now in the present, how they become who they are right now, like just like who you are. You're resilient, you're strong. You took back your power, you reclaim your power. Right now you're going through a spiritual transformation. But there's something that took place before you came to this point and before you came to this place in life. And I feel like you're going to be speaking on that. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have to speak on it on a public platform, but you could be someone that volunteers to talk to the elderly. You could be someone that volunteers to talk to troubled teenagers or women or men, whoever. But you're going to be speaking on your life and how you overcame some things in your life and how you overcame some trials and tribulations in your life and how you set some things free, whether that's people, places, or things. That's something that you were dealing with for years and you let go and you release yourself from it. You drop the burden. Okay? Yeah. And now you're going to be obtaining your divine inheritance because you reclaimed your power, because you released yourself. You released yourself from something with the truth, with your truth. Uh huh. Yeah. That's good. Don't be afraid to do it either. Don't be afraid. Your spirit team got you. Not only that, you got somebody that's by your side, a spirit guide or an ancestor that is with you day in, day out, 24/7, communicating with you. You need to open up your senses, your spiritual senses, your spiritual eyes to be exact. Uh-huh. You need to work on your spiritual eyes, that third eye chakra. And start seeing into the spirit. Start paying attention to the things that are around you. Because everything has a message. Everything has a message. So you're being told to open up your spiritual eyes. And also you're going to do that through nature. You may want to also sun gaze as well. Yeah, you may want to sun gaze as well. So you're going to be reaching out to a lot of people. You're going to be helping a lot of people. And you're someone, because you have went through the trenches, have gone through the trenches and have gone through some things, have climbed a lot of mountains in your life. You're someone that is a frequency regulator. And what that means is that you're able to control energies around you. So let's say, for example, you're in a room full of people. You can pick up on the energy. of those people. And not only that, if it's a negative situation where people are exhausted or tired, or they're being negative, or you feel that negative energy or that tension in the air, you're someone that can turn that energy around, that frequency around, and change it into something that is very positive. Okay, so yeah, you're a frequency regulator. Uh-huh. Yeah. You know how to balance out frequencies and make it become balanced and even out. Okay. You're also being told to meditate. Now, if you don't know how to meditate, because it takes a while to perfect meditation, because sometimes when you meditate, all types of things come in your head and pop up in your head. Just start off day by day trying to do it. If you can do it for 2 minutes, try to do it longer the next day, or just try to be in a very quiet, still state. Okay, state of mind. Make sure your body is still as well. But you're being told to meditate, and you're someone that spreads light as well. You're a light administrator as well. Uh-huh. Yeah. And you're someone that know how to control your emotions as well. So again, because you went through so many things, you went through so much in your lifetime, like you know how to control your emotions in any situation. And that could be why it's connected to you being a frequency regulator, because you're someone that know how to control your emotions. You know how to change a negative into a positive. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now this is what you do on a spiritual aspect, on a spiritual level. Okay. This is what you do naturally. Okay. This is something that you do naturally. Mm-hmm. You could, again, because you are a generational curse breaker, a generational pattern breaker, sometimes the the script is flipped, right? The ones that are in the family that are meant to heal the family bloodline and change things up in the family, those are usually the ones that the family don't like, the ones that the family reject, the ones that don't get along with the family, has separate themselves from family. And with the family rejection card, this is just confirming what I saw in the cards earlier, that you're some form of a generational curse breaker, pattern healer, or something like that, dealing with your bloodline. So at this time, you can be very separated from your family. You separated yourself from your family. You separated yourself from your family. And sometimes that's necessary, to be honest with you. Sometimes that is necessary, especially if you're the one that is meant to change things up in your family. Sometimes you have to separate yourself from family because they either karmic, or because you are going through your own spiritual journey as well. Okay, it's not up to you to change their ways. Just by you changing your ways, your habits, your way of living, your way of thinking, it it naturally changes the outcome in your bloodline. For example, like I said, I must be speaking stuff on the Bible too. David, okay, the story of David. He had brothers. They left him out. They counted him out. He was the last person to be picked, but he was the anointed one. And he was the one that changed everything for his bloodline. Without David, there wouldn't have been a Solomon. You know what I'm saying? A King Solomon. So he changed the outcome of his generation, of his bloodline, generation after generations to come after him. But in the beginning, he was the youngest child. He was the one everyone overlooked. He was the one that was left behind. He was the one that wasn't picked. He was the oddball out. But he was the one that changed things for his bloodline. He was the one that changed things for his generation. And I feel like you're someone that is just like that. You have some of those characteristics of David, especially with the heart, having pure intentions. What I read, your story reflects David in a way. Now, you could be a male or you could be a female. Okay? We're light. So we really, it's not really no female or a male thing when it comes to that. We all return to the light at the end of the day. So, yeah. So you're someone that is meant to change things up in your bloodline and to heal your bloodline and heal generational patterns and behaviors in your bloodline. And again, the living testimony card is something you're going to be speaking about when it comes to your life and what you've overcome in your life. You're going to be a living testimony for all the things that you have gone through in your life. You're going to be speaking on it. Uh-huh. So if this message resonates with you, please hit the thumbs up. If it does not resonate with you, that means you haven't walked through this. Okay, if you resonate on changing generational patterns and behavior, if you resonated with some of the things that are going on in your life right now, chances are 99.9% chance you're about to walk through this part of your spiritual journey. We have detours, we have curveballs, but it all leads down to the most high. It all goes to the most high, actually up towards the most high. Okay, so yeah, but that's your message, chosen one. That's your message.